Ooh, baby, baby, don't you worry about this, Joe. I'm going to get real close, I like it like that.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again here for joining us on a beautiful Saturday night. I have got with you Chris McGraw, the man, the myth, the legend. We got Pat back, the coffee machine, and Joe, the human centipede.
He's here again.
Keneally. Bloodiness uses beautiful.
In the middle.
The gem that lets us use this beautiful apartment, this beautiful sky blue background.
Yeah.
We're
somewhere in the clouds.
Hey boys, how we doing? How's everybody's week going? I just ruined these nice jeans.
Oh no!
I don't know what I did, but that's all right. It happens. How we doing?
Okay.
I don't feel like I'm coming in hot. I just have a lot of energy right now.
Yeah.
I did. We had this Lauren's cousins, her second cousins, but all of them are first cousins, and they invite Lauren, do a big cousins holiday party after all the holidays.
Oh, really?
And it's just a drunken fest. And dude, this
kind of a good way to do it.
Oh, bro. So I come in there, and me and Lauren are the first ones there,
Mm-hmm.
and me and the
Actually early.
Always.
What time does it start, by the way?
4:00.
Okay. Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
Peter's there at 3:55.
I was like 4:05, and so we get in there, and nobody. So I won't go the whole story, but it's quick. The quick beginning is kind of funny. We get in there, and there's steam coming out from their back, and the guy's he's the guy who runs the barbecue catering, and so
I saw
the
Snapchat. Okay.
and I'm like Lauren, I think somebody's in the hot tub back there, and she's like, no way. I'm like, well, I think we're coming up on something, and she's like, no way. He's probably smoking meat. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. They're smoking ribs and all that. So we come in, and dude is just laid out in the hot tub outside, just chilling like a villain with a Miller Lite with a little fire going. Dude, it looks so sick. So we're definitely way early for a 4:00 party.
Yeah, because they probably said like, "Oh, no, we're thinking about starting at 4."
We'll say
Expecting people to come at 5.
4:30,
and Lauren's got this real hard on for being there on time. I mean, our family party. Me and Peter stroll in maybe about a half an hour late to our family parties. And she's like, we're getting there like 8 minutes late. She's like, we're gonna be late. It's like, calm down. This is early for us.
Peter and
like,
Chris,
they're gonna be like,
Peter and Chris here. The party goes from 4 to 6. They show up at 5:55.
Yeah.
So we get in there, and again, so it's just me, Sarah Jane, Matt, Lauren, and we're talking, we're catching up. This is the last group of people that have not seen Lauren's ring, so it's like I got to do a little bit of that shenanigans.
Yeah,
but whatever. Dude comes over and he's like, "Hey, you want a beer?" I'm like, I'm wearing a Coors Light sweater, so I'm like, I'm hoping maybe there'll be Coors Light. Of course, it's Miller Lite. I'm like, this is sacrilegious, but all right, I'll drink it. So I start with a Miller Lite, and then he goes, "Hey, you whiskey guy?" And I'm like, I only run a podcast that talks about whiskey probably at least 2 times a month.
I've only been having it every
day
for the Advent calendar.
Oh, God, yeah. So he's like, oh, okay, good. He's like, I don't want to give you any of the good stuff. If you're not a whiskey guy. And I'm like,
okay.
If you're not,
I'm not giving you any good stuff.
If you're not drinking, if you're not a whiskey guy, and I look at the top, and I'm like, this is the good stuff. Like it was.
What was his good stuff?
Like Maker's Mark. I'm like, dude, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Guy went to
I'm
the
totally
jewel.
sorry for hitting you that hard. I think I didn't throw it in your mouth.
No, you're good. No.
I was like,
Kiss and make up real quick for the podcast.
Kiss, fight. So then he opens up a cabinet, and he's got a few nicer things down there. He definitely does. He's got a Blanton. He's got a. It's funny. He's got a huge bottle of Jameson. So the first thing he opens up, I'm like, oh, Jameson's in your good pile, and we're just busting his balls. Mm-hmm. I didn't really get a whole look into it. He's never had McKenna. He's never had.
Pappy.
Well, of course, he's never had Pappy.
Weller's.
He's got a Weller. He's had Weller.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't the biggest fan of the Blattons either, and I was.
I don't think it's that bad, but it's
Chris,
not.
by the way, there is a bottle of open McKenna's in my cabinet.
Oh, where the hell was it? Damn it!
It was there.
Bullshit.
So just real quick, and then
fake news.
And then he's not had Penelope. Kind of some of our ones that we like.
Fan favorites.
If we ever have a podcast myself, we can try.
Yeah.
I
hope you brought the. Do you bring those beers yet, or no? Are we waiting for that at your house too?
Well, no one told me to bring it, so no.
Yeah, the barrel ones are not here, pal.
Okay. So
do you want me to grab a whiskey and some glasses?
Oh no, we're okay right now. We'll figure it out. But so
at some point.
Yeah. So, but he's like, hey, we're talking. We're shooting on whiskey. We're going back and forth. We're having a good time. We have a great conversation. He's like, you know what? I haven't popped one of these bottles that a really rich guy that we catered for next to the Ricketts house gave me, and I loved it. So I went and bought a bottle of $70. I'm like, okay, cool. Like that's nice of you. Dude pours me the biggest glass of. I swear to God, he pours his. I'm like, oh, good. Look, okay, that's
like
cool.
Katrina's dad.
I'm like, give me a little taste. Let me a little taste. The ice cube could barely fit in there. That's how big it was.
Yeah, Katrina's dad does that where he like, I like take the shot glass thing and I'll measure it and he'll go like, and it's
Yeah.
like it's like a 4 finger. It's good. And I'm like 4 fingers. God damn.
I didn't have enough. I gave.
You're not getting the pappy when I get it. You're not pouring it for yourself.
I had.
No, you get a little smidge.
I gave my half of my Miller Lite left back to Lauren. I'm like,
So
this is all I need tonight.
What were you drinking that was $70?
It was called High West, and it's a rye, guys. It is very very smooth. It's got a vanilla flavor. Doesn't have the bitter. Usually for me, I think when I think of rye, I think a little bit more smoky, a little bit more of a kick.
Ryes are generally are higher proof usually.
Yeah, yes, and this did not have any of the kick. It was very sweet. It was a perfect. I had this one glass for the whole 4 hours it was there.
Wow.
Like just perfect.
And he's like, this pussy's still drinking the first glass.
Oh yeah, he's like, Pete, you want another one? And I'm like,
I gotta drive.
You want a nipple with that one?
He's like, Peter, you don't have to drive. You can sleep over. We can get in the hot tub later.
Lauren's like, we should have. She's like, I'm like, she's like, I wish we could have kind of stayed later, but she was very happy that we're like very gracious that we stayed till like 8ish, 7:30, 8ish, and then she's like, I'm like, Lauren, if I had a drink, if I was drinking there. Me and Matt at the end of the night would have been in that hot tub. I would have been in my boxers drinking his High West. I would have had the worst day of my life tomorrow. Thank God we left.
That's awesome.
I can see Peter.
First time going to that party?
No, so they did have one. They did have a dinners for like the couples before they start. This one was full of kids, and if you need birth control, go to a house full of 40 parents. Probably 5 kids.
Wait, there was kids at this?
Oh, brother.
God, Lord.
Brother. And they're all sweet kids, but they're just, one kid tripped and just nicked his nose, blood everywhere.
Oh.
Blood everywhere. And they had this brand new, probably like $30,000 couch, just blood everywhere.
Everywhere. It was everywhere.
This reminds me. Like,
Forget about it.
A couple days ago, Sarah's been off this whole week. So usually
nice.
she gets up and she's out before I wake up, or we usually get her around the same time. But now it's been me getting up and going to work, and she's been kind of sleeping in, but her sleep in is like 9 o'clock. So, but she was in bed a couple days ago, and she was just kind of like waking up, whatever, drops the phone on her face, and of course, like hits herself right in the bridge of the nose, and then gets herself right in the teeth, and she's like, "Oh, my nose!" And I look and I see blood, and I'm like, "Oh man!" But it's just kind of nicked her gum, kind of thing. But
thank God.
that reminded me of that.
That's the story you go with, Joe? She drop the phone in her face?
Yeah. Guys, I swear she fell down the stairs multiple times.
Pat, shut up, Pat. Pat, shut up.
Sounds like I tell you under the armpits, doesn't bruise.
Yeah.
And I saw that the Pittsburgh Steelers.
They won.
Yeah,
I had that one wrong. This is gonna be a bad week because I picked
big Deontay Johnson touchdown there.
Yeah. I felt bad, or not felt bad, but it was. I don't know if you noticed, but last Sunday, it was you versus me and Chris for the first place, and so you had 100
loser cup.
No. I'm sorry for the
No,
pick'ems.
not in the loser cup. In Pick'ems.
For pick'ems. So it was.
And we bent you over in that last Green Bay game, baby. Woo! Got that 1 point that we needed.
And wax that ass. No, so it was and you chose Minnesota, we chose Green Bay, and if Minnesota won, you would have of course won, and then.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I don't think Mike Tomlin's ever had a losing season.
Oh, he hasn't. They won. He's never had
10-7 with that garbage team.
Yeah, and they've never had
The
a
Iowa
losing
Hawkeyes
season.
to the NFL.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I know that Baltimore Ravens benched a lot of players, but I still thought they were better than Mason Rudolph.
No, Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph's looking better than Mr. Trubisky. I'm telling you that.
The problem is that game was played in like the weather we had early this morning,
Yes, I
and
told you,
it was
it was just
it
sloppy.
was just not good for any team.
Yeah, it sucks.
And Baltimore really didn't care.
How was the Colts game going?
It wasn't looking good for you there either. The Texans
God
were
damn,
up
I knew too.
Texans were up 14-6 at halftime, but coming out of halftime, Jonathan Taylor was like, "I'll put Peter on my back," and scores a 49-yard rushing touchdown. So it's a tie game right now.
Did you text Max like, "Ooh, week too late, huh, bud?"
2 weeks too late, baby.
I looked at my CBS team.
I won the championship last week. I played him 2 weeks ago.
You
Yeah.
played Max 2 weeks ago. Sorry.
I looked at my CBS team's last week's score. I was like,
Where's this all year?
hey, fuck you guys. What the fuck?
We're not playing anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Now we're gonna play?
I keep points at it so people can do things like that. Like, say I would have made it. If I could just would have made it, I could have won.
I know I wasn't. I literally was the injury team of the year. Like it. I had 4 of my main top draft picks get hurt, so you're not going to do anything with that. There's nothing you can do. But yeah,
I'm gonna buy myself a trophy the size of Peter for the new next year.
Is this week the last week of regular football?
Regular season.
Yeah,
Then
it
there's
is,
playoffs,
yeah.
but there's like nothing we do for the playoffs or anything. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we could do like a pick'ems or something, but like nobody does.
Yeah.
As silly as it is, I was so used to. Was last year 17 weeks?
No,
it was
last year
18.
was the first year of 18 weeks. So like it's just this is literally like a new thing where like you get an extra week of football.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a lot, but it does suck because now like I wish we could just schedule things a little bit better because we're getting into the heart of the winter and now we're losing football. Like what do we have in January, February? Like we have
Well, you get
the
at least
playoffs,
playoff
but
football, but I mean,
You get the all-world Chicago Bulls and the AHL Chicago Blackhawks.
yeah, the very AHL Chicago
It's
Blackhawks.
nice
now.
to Carnivore Diet to get hurt right before the game, also take everybody too. It's very nice. Yeah.
yeah, right.
The Bulls are at least playing at least better, but nothing great. And I mean, you got nothing really to look forward to until March Madness, where it's just
when
like
spring
you don't
training
really
start.
care.
But that's what? That's like
Oh yeah,
a
spring
month?
spring
It's
training.
true. Dude, I was thinking about this today. I was saying this to-
The mid March you got.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was saying this to Lauren. Like, just thinking about like our engagement. It was December 15th. We're almost a month already from that date, and it just feels like time.
It's like, that's what marriage feels
flown.
like forever.
What? The,
Forever?
Why is everything so fast? Like,
Yeah.
slow
I know
down.
this week went by pretty slowly.
Yeah, but I kind of liked it when that. I'm not gonna lie. I know we say this all the time, Joe, and it surprises me every time. But we went ham on our livers last weekend, and I thought Tuesday. I'm like, I'm not gonna do anything. And then we had the congratulations dinner last night, so we go out for a beer at we get our name in. We have to go get a beer while we wait for an hour. So we're having a beer, and then we had a couple, just two there. But then
Did you do Auchevel?
No, I'm sorry, we went to
Twin Acres.
Twin Acres.
Okay, gotcha.
So we did Twin Acres.
Reservations. There either.
Yeah, that's true. And so then we go down to a bar that's wide, a little bit wider open, and
A little bit wider open.
Well, yeah, way open. There was four
They
people.
had
at the bar.
some more people in there when we went past it at the end of the night, though.
Yeah. So again, had a couple beers there. Then we
Bartender
get
was
our
very nice.
Then we get our dinner spot. We have a couple Coors Lights there, and it's like 9:30 ish. We're calling it. We're also full. We all ate like kings, so we're all kind of full. But the beer was still kind of hitting, and I'm like, I mean, I could go out and just enjoy like some live music right now or something.
Yeah.
And then tonight, like feeling not like I don't want to get smashed, but it's just like, I don't want to just sit at home and like go to bed at like 10 again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just you'd think you're like after a weekend like last weekend, you're like, we're gonna die.
I know. I kept thinking like last weekend, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a break for a while. Not take a break, but like ease it up, and
Yeah. Yep.
somehow
And
I
Joe
just
went
don't-
balls to the walls and was at the hang up at 4:00 last night.
No, thankfully not. No.
How was your New Year's?
It was good. It was good. We for ours we did like this.
How was
like,
the salad?
It came out well.
Awesome,
A lot of people
awesome.
liked it. Each of us did we paired up and each did a dish. So we had soup and salad. We made like an Asian salad and soup.
Okay, very nice.
And then there were steaks. There was I don't remember much else other than what I ate and the steaks.
Joey, the steaks.
Joe's
Oh,
like,
there was-
there was Coors Light. There was
There
a
was-
lot
yeah.
of Coors Light.
Tons of Coors Light, tons
Hair
of
of the
wine,
dog, baby, hair of the
tons
dog.
whiskey. I just drank everything.
That's awesome. What's his house whiskey, if you don't mind me asking? Do you know, or if you know off the top of your head? If you don't, no big deal.
Oh, they have a whole like
A whole set. So
Yeah.
what were you dabbling in? And sorry, but side note, have you given him a bottle of your McKenna?
I did bring him a bottle of McKenna.
Nice. What a guy. Look at this father.
Yeah.
Have you given one yours away?
None of them in
They
the
don't
pappy
drink.
out.
They don't drink whiskey. I might give Matt a bottle of my McKenna.
Joe was nice to bring the pappy out for old
Oh,
father-in-law.
that's a smart man. That's a smart man.
Well, it was a big group. It was a big group. Didn't need to be.
Yeah, big baller.
Last time that bottle got brought out, there were some heavy pours. So I'm just gonna let that sit in the back.
Yeah.
Of
And
the,
and can I ask when was the last time you brought it out?
with you guys,
Oh, we poured it pretty heavy.
Pat poured it pretty heavy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure
I
he
did.
did. Yeah, I'm sure he did. All right, that's a good call.
That's like, I'm going to taste all of it right now.
Yeah.
I would never do such a thing.
Okay, so but what whiskey were you drinking?
A mix. He had we had some McKenna. We had some. God, I can't remember now. Weller's.
Oh, Weller's good.
We had 2 different Wellers.
Depends which Weller. I don't like the green bottle that much. I have a green bottle. I have the black
you know what,
one's
Pat?
good.
I said the same thing too. I like the blue.
The black ones I have is good.
Is the 10-year the green or is it 12 the green?
The green's the reserve, which is like 6, and then the 12, the black is like 12, and the blue I think is what something else, Chris. The blue is like
It's got to be like 15 at that point.
no, then you're right, Pat. I'm sorry. I like the black too.
the black's good, yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you know what year he has or what bottle color?
It was either blue or black.
Oh yeah, you got the good stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, the green
They
is
have a
green's
l-
kind of like the one you want to mix in something.
Yeah, they have a lot of good whiskeys. Their big thing is the wine. So they have really good wine that I know nothing about.
Yeah.
Just like this is some great grape juice.
Really baller wines that if you know wine, he was pulling out bottles, and I think by the end of the night we went through a case of, well, me and a guy went through a case of Coors Light, and then there was 12 bottles of wine, and then however much whiskey we drank.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Pat, how was your Christmas? How was your Christmas? We didn't get to hear. We all gave our kind of little stories of Christmas. How was? Well, I'm not asking about that. Then I'm not.
Yeah, nobody needs you to go down the family.
Like, how was the
dinner party.
ham? How what gifts did you get?
I didn't really get that much, but it was nice to meet Dave Cowles over for.
Oh, that's awesome. How did that work out?
Yeah, the parents and Dave Cowles. Was nice.
Yeah. What'd you get? What was like the best gift you got?
The fact they got to kick Dave out of his house after dinner.
Katrina got me like some stuff for like organizing my tools in the basement, which is good.
Oh, nice.
Very cool. And what'd you get her?
I got
Swift
her,
kick in the ass.
I got her a couple of records. I got
She's
her
married.
Some books. I got her a wedding. And then I got her like some live podcasts that she listens to. I got her tickets to that.
Oh, nice of you to spend $1.
Yeah, the downside of that is that
You have to go to the live podcast.
I thought one of our friends listened to it too, but I was mistaken. That's a different podcast.
And that means Pat's going to this one.
Yikes! Yikes!
Gotcha,
What'd you guys think of? What did you think of our New Year's thing?
I thought the music could have been better.
The music. I talked to Peter about this, and Peter made a valid point where it was like,
I thought it was okay in the beginning. It was fine in the beginning, and then there was a point where it got really shitty.
well,
he got
did,
better at the end.
I think he did like he was trying to do like a thing where it got good, and he lulled it down so people would go to the bar and get their drinks, so that everybody would be back on.
The whole middle felt bad.
But it felt like it was like from like 11 to midnight. He played some really bad music, mostly so people could go and do their stuff before midnight would happen. And I think when Pierre was kind of explaining it to me, I was like, that makes sense.
He could have played some better music, I thought, overall. But
I didn't think his music choices were all that bad. I know that Peter had some issues with the sound volume. It went
I actually
down.
tried to talk to him.
really?
Pierre's yelling at everybody and anybody.
I was talking to the camera guy. I'm like, hey, do you got any ins here? Can you just talk to this guy? Listen real quick. He's like, oh, that does kind of sound bad. I'm like, yeah, maybe we could, just throw him a little head nod.
the venue's cool.
I liked it a lot, actually. But yeah, go ahead.
The venue looked cool.
The liquor choice could have been a little better.
Liquor choice could have been better. I mean,
Yeah.
They weren't terrible,
true.
but they could have been better.
it's also like you had like very limited like areas to get liquor in. That
that
it
VIP
seemed like
area upstairs was useless to have.
Yeah. It took forever. It just wasn't all that great, to be honest. I mean, like in terms of like the drink wise and everything. Like I did like the venue. I didn't have too much of an issue with the music.
Cookie was good.
The cookie was good.
Didn't have a cookie.
Well, that's
the
very messy.
party before, like I can see maybe in the future where we'll do like a dinner thing, and then the ladies stay here. They'll drink their wines. They'll be little pansies, and then the boys will go like to like Lottie's or somewhere and just go dance and drink and have a good time.
We should have went to Radius and just listened to a show.
Yeah, but I could kind of see that because I did we did the pregame at a buddy's. Brian, he was super sweet. We got there early, of course. And I didn't think I was going to go hard in the paint, but then I was like, I got there and I'm like, this is it. Like, let's go.
I took it real easy to start off with, and then all of a sudden, Danny Hamilton shows up.
Oh, yeah. And they were playing the card game.
It's like, get you drunk.
Oh, the drinking card game.
Yeah, and Danny Hamilton, like, he's related to us somehow, all three of us. And he's ready to go again.
Just a young stud.
Yeah.
And so,
rearing and ready.
And then we ended up Danny's at the end of the night.
Yeah, because it was going to cost like $85 million to get home.
So, so we went there, and Kevin was there, and two of his buddies. And
nice.
so we drank them out of Coors Light, and then me and Lauren left. Chris stayed a little longer.
I stayed like a half an hour longer and finished my Coors Light and then went home.
Did you guys go to the rock? What is it called?
No, Hard Rock. No,
we're not going to do that.
We forgot. We missed out on like.
We didn't think about it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But honestly, I don't think we would have done it anyways.
So so the event ends, and then you guys go to a bar nearby.
We're trying to go to So here's where we kind of messed up too. We didn't realize the ladies had really we did realize, but we also forget that ladies don't wear shoes for.
They don't wear practical shoes for trekking it.
Yes.
So Gracia had some shoes on that were really really hurting her feet. So her and Brian, she walked maybe half a block and was like upset and like this killing me. So they got an Uber and gone. We get to PB&J, and they're not letting anybody in. So we walk down to Lone Wolf, and they not letting anybody in. So we're like, and then we're like, all right, let's just go. Like, this is a sign. You got to go home. And then we looked at Ubers, and Ubers were like $1,000. And we're like, well, Danny's like, hey, if you guys can have a beer. So we go to Danny's. We had a beer. It was cheaper to get there. And then we got one from there, and it was pretty cheap.
Nice.
So overall, it was like not terrible to get home. But the poor ladies, their feet were not the good.
Yeah.
She was fine. She was wearing flats.
She's a smart lady.
I yelled every year. I'm like, I'm not listening to it. Wear some guys in flats.
Oh, I got to do that next year.
Smart man.
But I'll be honest, we didn't felt great. Didn't get too wasted. Had a really good buzz the whole night. That's very hard to have this maintained buzz the entire night. Mm-hmm. Got there, maintained it. Went to bed. Got up at 11:30ish. Got a workout in.
Nice.
Did the steam room. It felt great.
Very nice.
Tuesday wasn't bad. It was an all around great weekend. But then the diet starts and you just wanna.
Yeah.
Boys, the carnival. I had a lot of questions today about the carnival diet at this party because a couple people who were into fad diets and they wanted to know. So I was telling them about it, and they're like, because Lauren didn't want to finish her wine, so I chugged her wine so we get out of there so I could get here. Mm-hmm. And she the one lady's like, oh, on the carnivore diet can you do alcohol? And I look at her, it's carnivore diet plus Coors Light. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, Coors Light never leaves the diet.
Yeah, no, that's never gonna happen.
No,
alcohol in general.
You can't have technically you're not supposed to have beer. We can have all the liquor and
you can have vodka
wine.
If you want.
No fucking chance.
Because there's no sugar,
Got it.
But it's really based out of potatoes, so I guess you probably shouldn't do it. But yeah, carnivore, cave diet, stuff like that. You could.
Yeah.
They allow for vodka, whiskey, where we pretend that we allow.
Yeah, we allow the one thing we allow nature's gold, Coors Light.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Why would you mess with the best?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it was good to end. I wasn't trying to do this because I don't care that anybody listens to this podcast. I love that we do have. I looked at the beginning of the year. We had 6 subscribers. January 1st, we had 85.
Nice.
Or 83, and we picked up 2 this week somehow.
He was bored working on ghost accounts.
And Peter was like, I gotta get these numbers back up.
And so, but then we got 5 or 6 new subscribers on from the party tonight. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I hope they don't listen because I'd really rather them not. But
yeah, please don't listen.
Hello, if you
hey, thank you for all you new listeners. We appreciate it. Your party was amazing, so I can't wait to hopefully be a part of the cousin party next year.
You can't wait to spend a night in the hot tub.
Yeah, I would definitely. We would have had a great time. But I mean, again, I was telling Pat and Chris, this is the family party that I would love to have. It was the family party that you dream of. Those are movie family parties.
Yeah.
You know, how we threw the high school dream parties. They're throwing the family dream parties that you want to go to.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, boys, where are we at here? We're doing okay time wise. I forgot. I had a few things that I want to throw out there. The first being.
Did you see the plane in Japan?
The one that the
one that caught fire. Yeah, the 2 that hit. They caught the. You not hear about this?
No.
They also had an earthquake.
I only saw
Japan
got hit January 1st. So the 7.5 10-minute earthquake.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Franklin going to the airport in Tokyo the same time there? I think or Japan.
Oh really?
I have no idea.
I think he did come out of Japan. You're right, Pat.
Wow. There was a flight that was coming in a commercial an airline with passengers on it, and as they were coming in landing. They got hit by something, and then all of a sudden
it was like an aid plane.
It was an aid plane, yeah. It was an aid plane for the earthquake. That hit their plane, and the plane that was landing caught on fire.
But they, before
it caught, everybody lived in that one, but people on the other plane.
Yeah, almost everybody died on the aid plane except for one, and then all the people on the passenger plane survived and got off the plane.
But it went up in flames though.
But because it hit. And it didn't go up immediately. They evacuated 300 people, I think,
in huge,
like 3 minutes.
the one, no, it's you could smell the smoke, and there was like a kid screaming on there, "Get us off this plane!" And
Yeah.
like people were screaming, "Get us off this plane!" And they stopped the plane. Got them. It took them like 3 hours to get that plane, like the fire put out on that.
Yeah,
plane.
but they got those people out of there in I think it was like 3 minutes, and saved all 300 people's lives.
Yeah, I mean, there was like 15 or 20 people that suffered injuries from like the collision, but like
shit.
nobody died or anything. It was not like life threatening or anything like that.
Yeah, crazy.
I just heard about the Alaskan flight where the emergency door came off.
Well, it was not in use. It was like that plane had like deactivated. It's like they have doors that are like deactivated, so it's supposed to. It never opened, like it locked in place, but then it popped off.
Oh,
Oh wow!
Blew off.
Luckily,
There's video of it. Like
Luckily,
you see the
nobody
people
was-
by the seat or by the door that's no longer there. They just all have jackets on. and
Somehow
they're,
the
like,
one guy-
masks are down and around faces and
somehow
heads are forward.
Fortunately enough, there was nobody sitting in that seat next to it.
Yeah, I think
God.
I don't know if it was the whole row or just the seat next
Just
to
I
it.
think it was
Yeah.
just the initial seat that was right by
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
thank God.
again, but that's why you buckle in.
Can you imagine you're in that seat and you're like, I don't want to sit here anymore. But if I get up, I could die.
Yeah.
Like I'm just
freezing?
gonna,
You're like,
I'm just gonna have to
"Oh,
go
this is pretty bad, boys."
700 miles an hour in the air and just take all this
Well, I mean,
wind
they slow it down
head on.
When you're going down, they slow that down. Quite
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're down to 3,000
You're still in
miles
the
an
air,
hour.
though. You're
Hey,
still
Pat,
in
my
the air.
balls ain't hot anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think they're there. I think they've fallen off.
I think they froze
They're in my,
off.
Chris, hey Pat, how do I get my balls in my throat, please?
My balls went the way of that emergency door. They're both gone.
Can I get a hot chocolate, please?
Evidently, people's phones got like sucked out of the thing. Like a bunch of people's phones got like sucked out of their, like this, like went.
Oh, I could imagine that.
So I used to watch 1,000 Ways to Die, and one of the most crazy ways of, so I might have, I'm 1,000% sure I said this one on this podcast before, but whatever. One of the ways that somebody died was a stewardess, and supposedly she was like a real biatch, and this was her last flight. She was retiring after this, and
One last ride.
yeah, and she
Are you gonna say that the roof of the plane?
the thing ripped off the top. She got sucked out.
Yeah.
She was the only one who got sucked out.
Oh my god.
And it's one of the worst ways to
Is it a
die.
true story though?
Yeah,
It is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about this. Yeah.
And she got sucked out, and it's one of the worst. You freeze to death. You don't like that's the way you die.
Yeah.
because you go through
But
hypothermia.
don't you go? But don't you lose? There's no air though. They're like oxygen, so don't you lose oxygen?
I think there's enough oxygen to keep you alive, but you die from hypothermia, and then
Because
you
it's so goddamn cold.
Yeah, and you got like cold blisters and all types of weird stuff.
You remember that scene in like Iron Man 1? He gets up so high and then everything just starts getting icy.
To be honest, Joe, I've seen the movie, but I don't recall
That
scene
was like
exactly.
her entire body.
Yeah, seriously, she was frozen before she hit the floor.
Jesus.
Yikes. Damn it, I did have something else to know. That's crazy. There's a lot of like airplane stuff going on these days. It's kind of
Well, they grounded all those planes, so they figured. out why it opened.
I thought it was a fuel line issue too. No, wasn't there?
No, that was the 737 Max. Those are the ones where they had like the
Good God.
where the thing where like if the one sensor failed, basically your plane would nosedive.
Okay, I know the people in the podcast. Yep, go ahead,
Yes. I remember that one.
Pat. No, that there was a fuel line issue with one of them too recently. No,
I don't remember that
no,
one.
I have no idea.
Okay, this is nobody in the or watching the podcast can see this, but is Sarah knitting that thing right there?
Oh yeah, I bought her like a
Crochet.
couple crochet things. So that
Looks pretty cool.
That's like
that
the
looks pretty nice.
back half of a sweater. She's got the front half or parts of it or there's parts in places.
Wow.
Yeah.
Katrina bought all this. New
She making
stuff.
you a salmon colored sweater there, Joe?
No, that's for her. Those are
Okay.
she's making her.
Katrina-
I'm having her make her own clothes.
Nice.
Yeah,
No
Katrina
more
bought-
shopping.
Katrina went out and bought all this shit like 3 years ago. Like she bought the needles and the yarn. She got like a quarter through whatever the hell she was making, and it's literally still. If you look at my living room under the table, you'll see the little stuff, and that thing has been there in the same way for 3 years.
Yeah.
Nice.
So hopefully Sarah has a little more dedication, Joe.
She does. Yeah.
You could see. I mean,
She
these
said
are
She's already got further Katrina looks like. So.
yeah. She says it's very therapeutic. Like
Okay.
just gets her
She's
thing.
like
puts on-
she's like John Spartan in Demolition Man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
She crochets. We drink Coors
This
Light.
guy learns how to hack banks and computer fraud and all this stuff.
I know what a heck it is. I want to knit a scarf.
Yeah, and I got this craving to fucking knit a scarf.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
How do you justify blowing up a $7 million mini mall for a girl's ransom is $25,000?
Fuck you, lady.
Fuck you, lady. Good answer.
Good answer. All right, so Pat, you also saw Willy Wonka. What'd you think of that?
I liked it. I didn't think it was like. I didn't think it was amazing, but it was worth the watch. It was entertaining.
Nice.
Yeah,
You guys liked it?
Oh yeah, I would totally recommend.
I mean, I think I just enjoyed the. I think I enjoyed the original more because I had read the book as a kid and stuff. But I thought it was enjoyable. But what I want to see about it now is I want to know, because at the end of the movie he was still very like happy and optimistic. Like how did he get from that point to being the recluse in the book?
Yeah, if you read the book, you get kind of an answer of why he's a recluse. But like, I mean, that's what I thought this movie was kind of going to be like.
Yeah, so
this has nothing to do with like it's just
it's like a preamble.
It's basically like a really beginning, like the really beginning of how he became the chocolatier.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
and it's not from like it's how he got to successful, but there's still missing the point where it's like from success to how they got to the book.
So you're saying there could be a sequel in between?
There could be,
yeah.
And but it probably would not be the happiest movie.
True.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, you got to imagine that everybody wants his secret sauce.
I mean, there was some funny. I thought there was some funny parts of it, like with the whole like the two, like how he tricked the guy to being like thinking that he was like a Dutch prince or whatever, and the lady.
Yes, they were pretty good. And I kind of like the little bit of the odes to the original, like scratch that, reverse that, like the kind of things like that. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, then they did the Imagination song at the end.
Yes, they kept. I love the song that they kept bringing up. I love that. I thought that was really cool.
It's funny. Katrina and I watched the original one over the Christmas thing, and I kept getting that like stupid like I got a golden ticket. And
then the Oompa Loompa was pretty cool too. I like that.
Yeah, the Oompa Loompa part was good.
And then he also made fun of like I had to sing this catchy little song. I had to turn around in little circles. You'll get used to it then. How about the Jeffrey Epstein list? Were you guys on it? Anybody?
No, I didn't see it.
Anybody catch a ride?
I don't know anything about this.
I didn't have anywhere near the money to be on that list.
I haven't heard anything about this except for the fact that Peter was upset that Stephen Hawkins had
That's
not
the
made
only dude I heard is really listed.
But he wasn't.
No, it was fake.
It was fake. But
he was listed in the papers. Yes, he was.
Yeah,
there's only one line, and it refers to him doing. He said he enjoyed stuff with underage kids. That was from the actual papers. But the thing that most people are hearing about Stephen Hawking is false. He's only mentioned in one sentence.
I thought there was an email where he said it was like Epstein said it was a joke to the one lady. Like that was a joke that I put him on the list.
No, he's actually on the real documents.
Oh, okay.
We know he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it.
But it's only one mention. It's literally like sentence in passing.
Yes. Oh yes.
Stephen Hawking's like What was the story was like? It was small people on tall chairs doing stuff on chalkboards. Yeah, completely.
He's like, oh yeah, walk for me, baby, walk for me, walk for me, baby.
Dude, there's so many memes. There's one where there's Stephen Hawkins in getting to Epstein Island, and it's a guy in a wheelchair with a scuba mask on, zooming towards the island. There's another one where there's a guy doing this with the wheelchair.
Yeah. I just imagine he has like a room full of ladies in wheelchairs and he has them get out of it on their own power. Like, oh god, so good.
I like the one where you were talking like him in a scuba mask getting up, like zooming toward the island, and then he gets to a ledge and it's not handicap accessible. And he's like, damn it.
There's one where he gets to Epstein Island and it opens up and he just gets out of his chair and starts walking.
Oh god.
It was all an act, guys. It was all an act.
Oh my god, dude! Somebody on Twitter did a 100 best, or he's like, I know this is fake, but the 100 best Stephen Hawking's memes, and I just went through every single one of them, and they were all they just got better and better and better. It was so good.
But no real list. No real list. No list of people.
Okay, so I didn't really dive into it. So there really wasn't. I heard Trump and what's his face were.
But they knew that already though. Like Clinton and Trump were anything. They had pictures of him forever with those guys.
Yeah,
there's nothing new.
I didn't realize this was new news.
Yeah,
no, but I thought like that.
They released the papers
of the one lawsuit that
lawsuit. So I don't know if there's more stuff that could be released eventually.
The Prince guy, Clinton, and there were the most famous
no
people.
way they're gonna. If you have the
Jimmy
list
Kimmel was on the list. You know, it was all.
That's what I've heard. Aaron Rodgers is.
He's gonna get sued too.
Yeah.
I don't.
Aaron Rodgers or Jimmy Kimmel?
No,
Jimmy Kimmel has become such a fucking bitch. That dude.
Why is Jimmy Kimmel getting sued?
He is such.
He's going to sue Aaron Rodgers.
No, he's going to sue Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if he's making jokes or actually implying, but dude used to be a host of the Man Show, and now he's this like political pundit, like every other nightly news or night talk show person.
Yeah, but do you want somebody throwing your name with Jeffrey Epstein though?
No.
And Aaron Rodgers is being a dick. That's all he's doing. He's being a dick, and but that puts you.
Yeah, but
like
Jimmy
most
Kimmel-
people, people are too dumb to
so many
realize.
people.
Now we have the undercard to the Zuckerberg,
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Musk.
Can Musk pass a drug test though? Can he
Go for the knee
coke
kick.
and-
Go for the knee
Yeah,
kick.
yeah.
Jimmy
Zuckerberg.
Kimmel's fat ass versus Aaron Rodgers' broken knee.
I mean, Jimmy Kimmel's not that fat.
No, he's lost a bunch of weight.
oh, has he?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a while ago. I don't know what he looks like.
I just
now,
remember. I remember the
but man,
one.
Jimmy Kimmel was a chubby boy.
Oh, was he?
I just
didn't
remember
know,
the
yeah.
one mean tweet where Matt Damon he tweets Matt Damon, makes Matt Damon read it, and Matt Damon's like, he's wearing girls' pants, and they look like girls' sweatpants that he's wearing. I'm like, oh man, with like a suit coat. I was like, okay, maybe he's a little chunkier than I thought he was. But yeah, I do remember him losing some weight, but I thought he gained some of it back.
Maybe he did. I haven't really watched in a long time.
Pritzker's brother was on the list too. One of his brothers was on the list.
Oh,
It
nice.
was his cousin, I think it was.
Oh, it was a cousin. I'm sorry, yeah.
And it was his cousin.
Was it his cousins who took his toilets out of his?
No, that was Pritzker. Took his. It was,
Yeah, it's Pritzker's
No, but
cousin.
is his cousin the one that took the toilets out?
He's the plumber of the family.
Oh, nice.
Jesus.
He likes to deal with holes.
That was a big kind of topic on, and then the president of Harvard, they asked her to resign, yeah, and then she came out and said it was like a racial thing. I was kind of watching some Fox News today about it, and it was like, just both sides are so like, just so dumb.
Wasn't she accused of plagiarism? Was her thing?
That was another thing too. I heard.
I think that was kind of like the nail in the coffin for her. Is that political thing where they were having conversations and talking about being racist and towards like Jews and talking about violent stuff or
Yes.
letting people say violent things or something like that. And they had a very like just straight edged answer that was like, if there's violence, of course we're going to do something. But they're like, you'll let them say it. And it's like, well, that's kind of public speech, so we can't, unless they incite violence.
Yeah, I think someone was suing Harvard because like they because like they tried to like they were picking and choosing which groups they were silencing.
Yeah,
Like,
she came on. Yeah, she had to go to Capitol Hill and she gave like I don't know if it was testimony, but she appeared before Congress
Because
and
the theory was like if you let one, so you can't pick and choose. You have to like either cut them all off or let them all go.
yeah, and like they were giving her like a real. I think she was kind of getting a hard time over that. Like
because it was her and it was two other like
there were
Ivy
two other
League
Ivy League colleges.
schools, but I don't know. Have the other
She
ones?
she was really awful at it. Like when she
okay.
was up there speaking, like it was like she had never spoken in front of anybody before.
Yeah.
She was.
Gotcha.
I mean, it was just a piss poor effort on her part.
And then you get the whole plagiarism thing. That's just you're out the door
Yeah.
after that.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Well, and no,
House of
it
Cards came
actually
falling
wasn't.
down.
It was a.
Oh no.
But the kids and the student faculty wanted her to stay. It was one of the billionaire donors that said, "Hey, you got to go."
It's time. You've had your
You
fun.
are
Bye
done.
bye.
Which it is what it is. I mean, it. Yeah, I know people have issues with Ivy League schools and doctrine and all. I have no idea what that.
How they have like their endowments are billions and billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah,
and yet,
this is
they charge
asinine.
tons of money.
Well, the government, the federal government's not doing a lot of great things, but one of the things they are doing is cracking down on these student loan providers who are like predatory at this point. And
I've heard about that too.
They've gotten
That's
rid of a
great.
couple. And again, I'm more of a. It pissed me off. There was a couple signs off the 90 on Irving Park that are this area was cleaned up by pro-social Chicago, and in my head I'm like, you just don't understand what socialism is. If you really want pro-socialism and anywhere in the United States, like it doesn't work. It's never going to work because power corrupts all, and you give up all your power, somebody's going to take that power and never give it back.
Yeah.
Touche.
But again, not political. But it was like I'd love to have a conversation. I've been thinking about this a lot because I think unfortunately Chicago's had decent amount of issues, and like where do you start to instead of running away and moving away? Is there something you can do, and where do you start? So I've kind of looked into it a little bit. It's just a lot of butt kissing, and I don't want to do any butt kissing. So it's tough because I want to go in there and be like, hey. Like, you want to spend $500,000 on these stupid projects. You know what you could do? Why don't we take $500,000, go to the streetlights, figure out which streetlights could use motion sensors, or what busy streets don't, or what's main streets don't have left-hand turn lanes. So it's always an F all over here. Let's throw a left-hand turn lane. Do stuff that would make the community better.
Exactly.
But common sense.
No, that's too easy, Peter.
Of course not.
Do we get one last Josie this lock of the week this week?
Oh yeah, we got to get Chris's Tittle Bitties.
So you can't pick Pittsburgh.
You got a bunch of. You got.
Joe, if you got any Coors Light
Joe.
left, if you got any Coors Light left, I would
You
appreciate.
You still got Joe's. You still got Joe playoff Joe locks
true.
of the century.
That's true.
Yeah, bro, you better than that. What are you doing? I'm just trying to think what kind of happened this week. There wasn't a whole lot of. I did have a few things, but now I kind of unfortunately didn't write them down.
The whiskey's really hitting him now.
No,
Yeah, no, it's hitting him.
Hey.
One thing that a lot of the discussion for my week this week was, we did 2 venues for the wedding, and the cost of weddings.
Yeah, I know what they cost. They're expensive as fuck.
Really are a pretty.
You
big
can find
shocker.
that in episodes last year about me bitching about the cost of weddings.
It was a pretty big shocker. Like we went to the first one we went to was nice, 100 free parking spots. Blah, 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 blah. It was fine, and then we go home and we kind of daily out the cost.
They don't give you like an estimate usually. They usually give an estimate.
Yeah, no. So we went and like calculated everything out, and it was like, holy shit, like this is way over our budget.
Peter's like, I don't got a golden ticket.
I looked at we're looking at the Oak Brook place where like the the McDonald's headquarters, Chris, and they have a minimum of $25,000 and a $3,000 minimum or $3,000 for the venue.
Nice.
$3,000 for the venue.
Yeah, so it's $28,000 right off the bat.
Yeah. Well, no, that's usually the $3,000 is part of the 25. No.
Nope.
Like my place, like the minimum, like the rental for the hall was like $1,000. And then the minimum total for the whole way was like 10 grand.
Yeah, maybe we'd have to ask to make sure. We'll
so like
opt
to do a space to do something, it was like a minimum I had to spend 10 grand there.
So we were talking to a lady tonight who we went to the wedding actually, and she looked at that place. She had 275 guests.
Yeah, sometimes if you have a lot of guests,
astronomical cost.
Yeah, I mean the cost of and like I told you before, like you're gonna get people that are gonna give you like be very generous. People are gonna be like great, and then you have people that are like, what the fuck, asshole. You cost me money in this wedding. You cost me money.
We've had
you selfish
a ton of. What's the nice thing too is like we didn't do it first. Like Joe kind of went in blind, where like he was kind of the Christopher Columbus.
Guinea pig.
He's the Christopher Columbus on this, and then everybody else is gone. And we've gotten so much great advice. Like Mike told me that like you have to read every contract to the absolute T because they stick little things in here and there, and you just don't realize it because in the mode you're like, okay, I want to get it done, and then you don't read it right, and they just screw you.
Don't want a Metropolitan Tap situation.
Yeah, a lot of them will throw in. A lot of them have include the tip on there, or they don't put the tip on the initial calculation. So but they require it.
Yeah.
So it's like that. Sort of your estimate is plus 20% usually. They charge you service fee and they charge you tip on top of it.
Mike was telling me his caterer, they threw they've been at this venue. He said so. He was like, okay, great. They know how everything works. There should be no surprises. So 2 months out, they throw him another $600 bill, and he's like, "What the hell is this?" And he's like, "Linen, like this, an additional linen cost." And he's like, "Why are we getting this now? Like you know everything, you know the guest count, blah 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 blah, and whatever. There was nothing they can do, so he was stuck taking that." And then one of the wedding industry is kind of a, it's a kind of a racket.
That's exactly the
and the nice thing to do is to buy every vendor a meal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike didn't buy them a meal.
No, he did.
They were factored in my head count when I did mine. Yeah.
Yeah, and he, but the caterer talked, and they were not like the caterer was not going to include the 25 people to be there for that, and then he got a bill, an additional $500 for that.
Wow. See, mine was really reasonable. That was one thing my venue was really reasonable about with vendor things. Like there was like $50 per vendor, and they could eat whatever they wanted to off the menu from the restaurant.
That's nice. But so then Mike fought that and got that taken off, and they weren't happy about it. But he's like, "This is ridiculous." But again, you have to fight for everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
But that's 25 vendors.
No, I'm sorry. 25 people part of the catering group.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It was 25 people, and they wanted to.
I mean,
because he had to bring
only
his
like
in, which is different.
5,
Because like
but
mine, like
maybe
people
that's
work
what
there.
it is, yeah.
All I had to do pair of vendor meals were like the DJ, the photographer guys, and the photo booth guy. Was all I had to do.
That was mine. It was like 5
It was like
people.
five. It was like 5 people.
Insane.
That is crazy. But I guess also too, if you have a venue where you got to bring people in,
Yeah, you're gonna-
that's just
yeah.
tons of extra people.
Yeah. Whenever you like, if you can find a one-stop shop that works for you, it's much easier to go.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what you should do? You should just get a bunch of loaves of bread and 2 big jars of peanut butter and be like, "This is your meal, assholes."
It was funny. So the lady we met today, she was walking. She's a very sweet lady. A little bit of an older lady. I'll give you 2 funny stories from this. One, so we come in there and she's like, oh my God, let me see the ring. She grabs Lauren's hand. She's like, oh my God, that's so cute. And I was like, oh, you bitch.
I hate you so much right now.
I'm like, I'm done. We're not. This place could burn, and
yeah.
I would piss. I wouldn't piss on it.
I wouldn't piss on it to save it.
So we walking around, blah 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 blah. It was. She did a really great tour. She was very.
You could be on fire, lady, and I wouldn't piss on you to save you.
So we get into the car after.
I'll kick you out.
we're getting into the car.
Stomp you out.
We get in the car after, and Lauren goes like, so what'd you think? I'm like, Lauren, there's 2 times you never want to hear this. Oh my God, it's so cute. 1, when you pull your pants down.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
2, when you show your fucking engagement ring. And Lauren's like, oh, I know, but she loved the salt and pepper. And I'm like, yeah, that motherfucker.
Lauren's like, the venue was really nice.
Yeah.
I really liked her a lot.
But this lady was very sweet. But then she's like, you could do this like great 3-course meal or just do pizza. People just do pizza and tacos now. And I'm like, what do we look like pizza and taco people? Like, what the fuck? We coming out here looking like slobs?
What do you want to say? What do you want? Pierogies and
yeah,
whatever?
well, no, like just like we could do late night pizza. Yeah, she's like 25 years ago. We didn't do pizza.
We'll get you.
We didn't do tacos. I'm like, all right, lady.
We can call in some smoked barbecue for you if you want.
Either.
Get you a nice little catering buffet.
The barbecue guy today.
Your poor ass looks like you only eat pizza and tacos.
She's like,
Can you even afford a wedding?
She's like, you look a little porky.
Instead of cake, maybe we get you some ice cream bars.
That's the other thing. Out. She says, I haven't seen a wedding cake in probably 2 years. They do donuts, pies. I'm like, cupcakes? She's like, oh my God, yeah, cupcakes? Who does cupcakes? And I was like, oh, Pat did cupcakes.
Fuck this bitch. Those cupcakes. I was really hoping that there would be some cupcakes Pat could take home. Not a cupcake to be found in the venue.
I wanted to have I'm sorry, didn't cut you off.
I didn't get any of my own cupcakes, and I couldn't even get any extra left that day.
He didn't. The bun thing.
We got nothing but cakes, and I got none of them.
I wanted one too.
Uncle Tom took like 8 of them.
That's a ham on yours.
100% honest. Didn't even know they were out.
Mine either. Yeah.
I literally walked down the stairs. They put your cupcakes out, and I walked over and grabbed one immediately. It's like, I'm not missing dessert this time. I went over and told Mom, Mom, cupcakes are out. Go get yourself one because they're going to go.
There was some point in Katrina, when did they put the cupcakes out? And she was like, they put them out like an hour ago. I'm like, where are they? She's like, they're gone.
Cupcakes.
I got one of the ones that was like,
you made me take a picture outside when they were out.
This is bullshit. I missed Coors Light, and then I missed cupcakes. When's the divorce attorney? How quick can I get this shit? Get out of here.
I need an annulment.
Yeah.
See, we
don't let that.
Enjoy the party, guys. It's the last one.
Don't let that reverend come back and sign those papers.
That dude was out cool.
It was a funny story about that. Like we've had a whole to do about that whole thing. He put the wrong date of our wedding on it. So
nice.
I got married on 11/12 evidently, not 11/4, and so.
Just like our anniversary.
Yeah, so Katrina was like, this really upset Katrina. I could care less, but this really, really grinded Katrina.
Really chapped the rear, huh?
And of course she's like, you have to call like the clerk's office to try to get this sorted out. And like she was getting so fresh to the clerk's, I'm like, this is how government works. Imagine dealing with the IRS, honey.
And so she's really trying to get it fixed. Like,
it's fixed now, but it took we got to fix last week. We've been married for like a month and a half.
Wow.
Jeez.
I don't give a crap.
Yeah, I didn't care either. I'm like, what's the big deal? She's like, it matters. I'm like, okay.
Pat's like, oh shit, I'm gonna go back.
I chose the day that I chose. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Wow. Women are nuts.
Ike Turner over here.
Yeah, how's it like living with Ike Turner then?
Yeah.
I was like, crazy.
You get beat.
Yeah, under the arm. I got a couple shots in the armpit for that one.
I'm going to sleep at Chris's tonight.
Again, lady, we love our ladies. They are what they are. But Chris, I came out with 1,000 packages. Chris came out with these huge gigantic, and Lauren's like, what are you guys doing? And I'm like, Lauren, you have no idea how much I spent on these.
You guys didn't get yourselves just $10 gift cards from Target?
You guys are just
I would whoop somebody's ass.
Pat or Joe. Dude, I felt so bad. I felt so bad the last 2 years. Like, mine am I not thoughtful enough? I was like, I'm going to town this time. I am getting everybody something like thoughtful and things that are going to be great because this is literally, I put more thought into your guys' gifts. I fretted about your guys' gifts. No offense to Lauren, because Lauren really just kind of gave me a list already. So it's like, it's easy. You guys, I really have to think and have to kind of feel.
I dropped the ball on the gifts this year, but my one of my gifts is going to be useful. The other one's going to be fun. You guys will enjoy it then.
Talking about that, let's start with it.
I also have great stories about mine. So
I don't know,
while
Chris,
we're
that Ham's hat.
if you want to hand that Ham's hat was pretty
last
good.
year is a real penny dropper. Let me tell
It
you
is.
what.
Always. For every old dude with a beard.
Yeah.
Drop you, bend you over.
So
It attracts the old ladies
so
first, too.
that one's Joe's or Peter.
It attracts the old ladies, too.
When you get to my bags, I'll let you know.
They count. Thank you.
It does. Peter, the pink one is for Joe.
It's gonna be heavy, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, maybe
Chris, you put that on that, too?
Yeah.
there. I was just trying to see what's easier.
And then you're orange, and then Pat's purple.
Purple. I love purple. Here, Joseph, I'll divvy out to you here.
So
Thank you, sir.
the fun story about my gift is the one that's in there that's wrapped in the green stuff. I thought this order originally got canceled for me, so I went out and had to go order another one. No, in your bag for me, there's like a green package thing.
Got it.
And that I originally had that package canceled, and I got a refund for it, so I had to go out and reorder it. Funny thing is I reordered it. I'm getting this. I still haven't gotten the package, but the original one I ordered got delivered, but I got refunded the money. So I got two of the same things.
Oh,
so I have
nice.
another version of this coming through. So if it's not great for you guys, you let me know, and I'll give you the other one.
So I want you to know, Chris, there are two options. Katrina got one of these a few years ago, not the same one, but like a similar concept. And you can get it wrapped in duct tape. And let me tell you what, when it's wrapped in duct tape, it takes like 40 minutes to open this fucking thing.
That's it. Should we go down the line like this, maybe?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Chris.
Sorry,
Chris already started.
I got to get Chris his annual staple.
I got my
orange golf
nice
ball.
my orange golf
Oh, that's
balls.
nice. That's a good one.
All right,
actual golf
now
balls.
this may take me
There's
a few
crowbar.
seconds here.
You get a little crowbar with it.
Oh, you got an actual okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's yeah. Try having this duct taped and then having to untake all the duct tape, and then you're like, I still gotta get a goddamn crowbar out.
Man, oh man.
The one that Katrina got me was like a taco making kit.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's not easy.
There's a spot right here that you might be able to get in.
I was thinking I got like right here.
Okay.
Don't be scared of it, Chris.
I'm trying not to, but I'm also trying not to like crack everything.
Oh, look at this guy getting in nice and easy. It's all like construction work he's been doing.
All that skill.
Oh wow. Oh.
Man knows how to handle a crowbar.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at demo crafts here.
It's great that we can all get that on the podcast.
Here, I'll hold to Chris just in case he needs to say stuff.
I'm trying to get this open, gentlemen, as fast as possible.
You're doing a fine job.
Don't worry, it's gonna for every minute.
Oh God, I just stabbed myself.
Don't do that.
Nice. We got all the goodies here.
Oh baby, hold the meats.
There it is.
Oh, that's sick.
Come at a better time, Pat. Good night.
This could not have been a better one.
Oh, we got some stickies,
Oh, and
We got some
sausages.
and we got original recipe, Joe. We got chipotle cracked pepper. We got old school original
Oh, that
hickory
looks great.
smoked, original grass fed beef jerky. Fuego that's gonna burn my butthole eventually. And then I got these little.
There was a
sausages.
heat one. I'm like, that's not for Chris. There was an all heat package. I'm like, I'm not going with that one.
Yo, who would want that? All right,
That is awesome.
and
And then I got to open yours.
yes, and
And there's
so-
a no card apparently.
Yes, there's a no card, so you can open the two and then do the no card afterwards. That's just fun stuff. You can't. That'll be saved. For
Yeah, I got. This is gonna take forever.
Kool-Aid pop-ups.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice little cleaning brush for my golf clubs. Awesome. That
Oh,
that will really come in handy.
You can open that up.
This doesn't. This looks like soap.
No.
It says bar.
This is definitely not soap.
Oh, a little different replacer because I.
Well, no, but so what? Yes, it is. But you know what it also is, Chris?
What is it?
Stab it in the ground, and you put your cigar into it.
Oh, get out! Really?
Oh, it holds
yeah.
the cigar.
It's got like it's a multi-tool use. But the reason I got it for everybody was you stab it in the ground and you put your cigar in there while you're putting, you're shooting. So you don't ever have to worry about. We don't have to worry about our cigars. Yes,
Like this, and
But,
then
well,
like
you
when
open it
you
up,
angle
Chris.
it?
Yes, it'll angle so that you can when you actually try it, it'll work. I watched a ton of video on this because I
Oh,
want to make
that's
sure I
pretty
get that.
dope. Okay, now I gotta look at the no card.
And so, Joe, you probably should open yours up at the same time. So, Joe, you're
okay.
gonna
Oh, we're going something not hang gliding. We're going parachuting or something.
Skydiving?
Oh, we're
There you
going
go, skydiving.
Oh, baby! So I did want to print out the. So this is the same shenanigans. I didn't want to print out the Did you like that picture?
Guess?
Can you
Love
guess?
Peter. Yes.
I
I like that we're holding on to the actual. Like they're not on our bodies. We're just hands up in the air, grabbing the ropes of
Hands
the parachute.
up.
Hail.
And we'll definitely GoPro this, and we'll throw it on the old YouTubies. But
That's a good idea.
I didn't want to put it out. I don't want you guys to know how much I paid for it. But
I did. You just blocked. When I did the Katrina, I just blocked out the pricing on it.
oh, I meant to do that on one of your gifts, but I didn't.
Nice, nice.
So don't worry about that.
Thank
But
you, Peter.
of course.
That's
But so
awesome.
we have till October 24th to use it. So
And it's true. If you don't use it, you lose it.
You lose it.
You don't
Yeah.
lose it, but it just
Do you know the location that you
Yeah.
picked?
Yes. I'll send all the deets out. We'll
Okay.
we'll figure out what day works for all of us. But we got to get under. We all got to get under 225 or close to 225 though.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So that's it's a weight goal.
Gotcha.
And
Oh, we gotta get under 225.
We got to get to 225.
Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, when's this happening?
We got till
You got
October.
till
baby.
October.
Oh fuck.
Take it easy with that jerky, Chris.
Shit. I'll be in my. I'll be.
Chris is like, you got to give me the date, and
All right,
then
all right, so
60
we
days
gotta-
out,
we gotta-
I'm
we
just
gotta-
not going to
We gotta
eat.
get Chris the sweat lodge.
Oh yeah.
Shit, here we
All
go.
the sweat
We're
box.
gonna
Yeah.
have to get Chris to cut weight before the fight. He's gonna thank you all so much.
Dude,
All right,
I'm
we'll see where I'm
so
at the end of the month
stoked.
of this, and then we're gonna keep
Um,
going with it.
It took me a long time to think but this one it was like, should I do it? Should not do it? And it was funny. I booked it. I was so excited, and I forgot to tell, but I didn't really think to tell Lauren. But it's something you should definitely tell your significant other. So I'm like on Friday when I'm working during the day, and I'm like, oh, yeah, we're gonna do gifts tomorrow. I'm like, oh, I should probably tell Lauren. Hey, Lauren, yeah, I'm gonna go skydiving with Chris and Joe, and she's like,
What?
wait, maybe not.
Not
She's
till
like,
we
can we
not
do
till after
that?
we get married.
Can we do
first.
that after we get married? Yeah.
She's like, wait, do you have life insurance yet? And who's that going to?
Yeah.
So when do I get Keyman out on you guys back?
By October.
So stoked. Dude.
Hopefully by October.
But I wanted this gift to be I wanted it to be an experience for us. Usually, because I did look at first. Again, I was going to do this for but this is just going to be a group gift. Thank you for doing the podcast again. I'm going to get this, but the tie-dye shirt that I want is out of stock right now. So as soon as that comes in, I will get you guys another Saturday Night Pregame Podcast shirt.
Thank you, man.
As a thank you for doing the podcast. But this year, I really wanted to do an experience with us, and I know we've always said, hey, we want to do this, we want to do this, we want to do this, and I was like, you know what? It came up. It was a great deal, and I'm like, I'm just gonna
Just fucking pull the trigger.
let's go. And we're gonna figure it out, and it's gonna scare the shit out of us.
So
and
you guys are using a discount airline for the.
oh yeah, 100%. Lauren's like, you're not supposed to do this on a discount. I'm like, Lauren.
When the plane crashed in Japan, he got a call. He's like, we're gonna have to reschedule. We're
The
gonna push
pilot
this out.
survived, but now he's only gonna be able to do skydiving. Do you still want to use them? Bring it, son.
Let's
Great.
go. Let's go.
Parachutes are optional, right?
And here's the thing. So Sarah, we'll drive. Sarah's gonna come. Chris, Lauren are gonna come because there's a bar there, a restaurant. Everybody there cheers you on. They're at the field when you're coming down, so your family and friends can cheer you on.
That's
I'll come be your
awesome.
chick.
Yeah, you could come too. Yeah, and we could have a dinner. We'll buy dinner. And we'll
I'll
have
get a shirt
drinks.
that says "Go, Chris."
Yeah, it's like it's a huge thing.
I'm
And they have
literally
a
gonna have
party.
to
It's
stop
fun.
weight training for like
We should-
3 months.
We should wear the new S&P pod.
Yes,
shirts when we
100%.
do it.
Yeah, we'll wear those tight
Or the
blue,
Coors
the
Light
hugger blue blues. And
I don't have those anymore.
Dude, I'm so stoked. I couldn't wait to get that to you guys. All right,
That's
Pat,
awesome.
you're up, Bubba.
Why don't you go first?
No, you go.
You go.
Why no? It was down the line.
Well, it kind of went
We-
like this way.
No, we're going this way.
Didn't Joe go already?
No.
No, you're
Well,
up.
I mean, kind of
Yeah,
in
'cause-
that.
but it was
That
similar.
one was the same. Yeah.
This is gonna be a treat for you. It's vacuum sealed. You're gonna need scissors.
It says
I'll go get
sweatshirt in
scissors.
3D. I'll come back to that one.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
It's like a shit ton of BioSteel. And they opened up.
Hell yes!
And they opened
That's such a good gift.
It is. It's practical.
No.
You know what the sad thing is for you?
Is there anything under that BioSteel that just
No.
launched on? Okay. Got a bunch of BioSteel.
The sad thing for you is, when I ordered it, I went to Amazon, I went to like 3 other spots, and I went to BioSteel, just their website, and they were all out of the grape.
Thank you, Joe.
You could not find the grape drink anywhere,
Yeah.
so I had to get you that one.
The cherry's not bad. I think you'll like cherry, Pat.
It was the only other one Pat would probably
As
drink.
long as
it.
it gets the job done.
Dude, so okay, as Pat's opening his gift, let me tell you, Joe, I already have customers for our save your drinking for 10 years. Say, you know what I mean? Like our oh shit, wow, that's nice.
Whoa, very nice.
Yeah, so if you got-
That's double sided. So you see from both sides, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah,
so if
you
it,
got Coors on both sides.
If you don't like that one, I have another one coming in probably about 5 days because I got to double the order somehow.
That's sick, dude.
Thank you, Chris.
Or if you ruin it, I may have an extra one.
Joe, you get a nice little box of BioSteel because I don't need that.
Hey,
anymore.
man.
'Cause, it all
we got recycling now. I can do the good thing to the earth with
Nice. So as
It's
Pat,
from Izzo Golf Inc. I can say that
yeah,
already.
and so
It's a 6-inch ball retriever.
I need more like a.
it really is because it says on the box. God damn it, Chris.
I need more like a 60 feet one because I hit really far in the woods.
You know what? I saw this, and not that Pat's the best golfer out of all of us, but I thought this would be kind of cool for him. Yeah, and it was Callaway made, so I'm like, I know he's a Callaway guy.
Wow.
Actually, I don't have any Callaway clubs.
All right, what do you?
Wait, really?
What do you hit then?
He hits the vice.
My driver's a TaylorMade, I think.
But isn't your bag
Oh.
Callaway, or am I dumb?
No, it's just a regular bag.
I swear to God, I thought he had Callaway.
Do you hit
stuff.
Callaway balls, or am I just stupid?
He hits the vice.
I invite the advice.
God damn, I'm dumb.
But it's okay. It's
No,
nice. Thank you.
it's- Yeah, no, you'll like that. I really think like, and that's for water, Pat. Like you
Yeah,
shoved it.
that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Yeah, I can help you
That's
get your balls
awesome.
now.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the old guy at there, just reaching out for people's balls.
This is good. This
Ball-
is good because I lost mine last year.
Yes. Yep.
The one I had,
That's
I lost
awesome.
it
And it's
somewhere.
like a huge, like it's a.
It looks. Yeah,
it's got a ton of things going. It's not just a ball cleaner, so you can tell on there. Yep.
popping candy. Oh, there's more.
Yeah, the little cigar holder.
This is the thing Chris got to.
Yep.
Right?
Oh, I'm sorry, Pat. Joe, you put your water in there, and it cleans it cleans your clubs.
Yeah, it's got like a squeegee. Like
Yeah.
it's got water in it, so you can put whatever sort of cleaning material you want in there. to use it.
And that's a divot. So so you actually put water in here, Pat, and
Okay.
it really brushes and cleans your clubs.
Got it.
We need that, and we need the
Yes.
cigar divot thing.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
And then this is just
What is this?
This is just
Gold candy.
yeah, Kool-Aid
Candy.
pop candy.
I don't think I ever had those.
And then
Without further ado, we've got Beverly Hills Cop.
I thought the songs were okay, but Lauren's like, why would you get in that? Lauren's like, why would you get him? I'm like, we love that movie.
Highway to Hell. Very nice.
Yeah. And I'm hoping you don't have these three. I know you don't have Eddie Murphy, but
Yeah, I do have this one.
oh, you do have that one?
Yeah.
Which one do you have?
The police.
The police.
Oh,
But
nice.
the AC/DC one, I do not have Highway to Hell. I've got Back in Black, which is nice.
I thought about getting you. There's a few ones actually. I literally spent like an hour at the vinyl store going through because it's kind of hard. Pat's not as vocal about his likes, but I know he likes the police. I know he likes something with an A. I forget what the name it is, but I would have known if I'd have saw it.
Something with an A.
No, am I wrong? What did you see at? I'm sorry. What did you see
He
when
likes
we went?
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Not really.
What did you see when we went to? Jesus Christ, Lala.
He went to go see the Killers.
Killers, and then isn't there another band?
I have all the Killers records up for future.
Yeah, I know, and I went through your record list last night, and just to make sure that these weren't on there, and I didn't see. I thought the police was good, but maybe I was wrong. Yeah,
Pat loves
Thank you.
stinging the police.
Appreciate
Joseph.
All right.
Oh no!
shit.
Oh yeah, you got three, buddy. Go. You
Yes.
got to get it, girl.
Well, the
This
first
bag,
one.
this bag,
yeah,
is,
yeah.
this
I
bag
did
is
open
not going to
yours.
be. This BioSteel's going to beat this bag.
Yeah, it is.
I could tell you guys what I got you. I just don't know where it's at. I don't know if you would rather be surprised and open it, or I could literally tell you.
Well, you can think about it, Joe, as you open the pew.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you guys. It's up to you
Yeah.
guys. It's
So-
somewhere here in the house. If Sarah comes home, I could grab it.
You got to find your gift.
They're still wrapped. Well, technically, they're still wrapped because they're in the Amazon packages. So
Are they hidden behind this thing? No.
I did check that. I did check that. That was the only place
Yeah,
I
he did- he did
didn't
check it
know.
before the
and I was like,
podcast.
let me see if it's there. But yeah. Okay.
So I'll finish the story. So tonight we're talking. This guy Matt. He's a sweetheart of a dude. And he's like, the thing is, I can't handle drinking as much anymore. And I'm like, Matt, I got you, baby.
So I can explain this, Joe, if you're not sure what it is.
I'm not even sure what it is.
I have no idea what
So
this
this
is.
this thing I thought was kind of cool. What it is it's a cooler that you just basically what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put like you buy like a cold 12 pack of anything, you throw it in here and it keeps the cold right out. You just put the whole box in there for like 7 or 8 hours.
That's pretty
And It's got
cool.
like a little thing here where you can like just pop them out. So
Just-
it's like it's like
yeah.
an iceless cooler.
It almost looks like a 6-pack.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's even good if you just used it for work if you wanted to.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so you can
Pseudo
you,
lunchbox that looks
so you
like.
it like pops open, it expands, and you can put like
Oh,
a whole.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
you
I
can put like
see.
a whole
Yeah,
12
yeah,
pack
yeah,
in there.
yeah.
That's awesome. Thank
That's
you,
pretty
man.
sick, dude.
I was going to buy one for myself, honestly.
Magnetic. Matt's like,
mean,
that's
yeah.
a good idea.
So Matt was at like he's going to Nashville next week.
Dude, I've literally been thinking about buying one of these.
I have one in the very.
It's
very
a
helpful.
magnetic wristband. You can hold your screws
Yeah.
and all that. Dude,
As your homeowner now, Joe, I feel like it's you know what's really useful for if you're putting together furniture.
that is fucking gold right
Put all
there.
the screws right there, and it's like popping.
Yes.
It's like a really good idea. Whoever came up with that, I hope it's a goddamn gazillionaire.
All right, I also thought about buying this, the universal socket.
Oh.
That could have come in handy a couple weeks ago, but yes, I will definitely be using that and an AMC card. I do love
Nice.
movies.
Nice.
Thank you, Pat.
Pat
That's
Pat is
awesome.
so thoughtful with his gifts. It kills me.
Yes. It's the only time of year he puts
Yes, seriously, he puts it all in one.
Once again, I just lost myself between December, 1st and the 31st. I'm just done for the year.
He's so exhausted. So Matt says to me, he's got to go to Nashville with these young bucks, and he's like, I just can't hang anymore. I'm like, Matt, I could save you. I'm going to start a podcast where we biohack how to save your drinking.
Joe, you got a little extra in there. I got you a little something extra. Mostly because I steal from you all the time. That's
I'm
it, yeah.
starting to talk into the gum. This is much neat, and it's not the plastic shit.
No, yeah, exactly. I looked around for a while for that
I've been going
one.
around for a while with that. Yeah.
That's sick. That's nice.
I steal all of Joe's gum, so I was like, I gotta,
Safe to say.
Yeah,
I'm guessing it's gonna be a Coors Light sweater. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler, yeah,
Is this what we're gonna ski next week?
you can.
I have to try the onesie for the.
It's not. It doesn't look like it's the most warm material. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not like the thickest like sweater type thing.
It's more like a fleece or it's like a lighter thing.
Okay. Is it Christmas or is it all year round? Do you think?
Oh, it looks like all year round.
It looks like you can wear it all year round.
It looks like maybe it was like a hockey thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like a tech sweater, like whatever they
Oh
call that.
yeah.
I have one. I tried it on earlier. It fits very nicely.
Oh, that is very nice. Oh yeah.
Did you get this from the Coors Light website?
No, I had to find. I got this.
This is like an Etsy kind of
This
thing.
was on Etsy.
Oh,
and,
yeah?
yeah, and they can't they couldn't get a hold of the people who put the order. You were the hardest one to figure out. For
I'm
this
not
one.
gonna pull a Pat. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that was the best one, Joe.
I did not know. Joe is like the hardest one to pick out of you guys because
This
I
is
didn't know.
Glacier.
White
Dude.
freeze flavor.
Oh, buddy.
nice.
Dude.
I'm not a grape guy.
Are you?
Not a
I
grape-
wasn't sure what.
So this is
I've had-
definitely right up my
I
alley.
had no idea which one to get you, so I was like, I'm just going to, because the one Peter normally gets was what you couldn't buy either.
Oh,
So
I bought 3 of them. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah.
You dick.
Well, I got one for next weekend.
Yeah, well, I got you a different flavor.
Oh,
Obviously.
jackpot! All right. Am I up? Is it my turn? Okay. Oh, Pat, baby.
Thank you guys. Thank you
Oh
guys.
shit!
much.
Ohm Dominion.
I decided
Nice.
not to buy any records this year.
I
so-
told Lauren this time that if anybody asks about it, he's got it already.
And you know what's funny? I was looking at the record shop and Lauren's like, nope, you can't get anything.
I didn't ask Lauren last year. I just bought it.
I know. I mean, if anybody asks, I'm making sure this time.
I wouldn't ask either. And you know what the funny thing is? I was thinking about getting him an Ultimate
was so
record
nice.
too.
Oh, dude, I can't wait for that. Oh, the other one. Yes, this has got what?
I'm on a boat.
No. This has got to have.
It's their first 3.
Yeah. Wait, make it sweet. Which one's got the cap back on it? Is it this one?
Snapback.
Oh, this is it. Yeah, snapback. This is the one that's got snap.
They got catback on it.
Oh shit, baby, snapback! Oh my god, I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah, but Peter's
I'm
just
all
gonna
by
go home.
myself tomorrow. It's so good. I'm gonna be listening to all 3 of these. Thank you, Pat. That's fucking tremendous. And the double D's.
Yeah, Duncan.
Oh fuck yeah, bro. Let's go get some Dunkin' and some Baileys. Hey, get Pat. You got any shit at Baileys?
Not with me.
How much
Motherfucker.
Duncan did you get him?
How many Dunkin'
No,
cards?
how
Yeah.
much did you get him total?
$50.
Same here. That was one of my throwaway gifts for him
Well, I was
too.
trying to get around the same amount for everybody, and to get to that point, I had to give him another $50.
Oh.
Yeah, I got you a different flavor, a fancy flavor.
Oh.
You had told me that this is a new
Joe,
flavor.
I'll trade you 1 for 1.
Sure.
Oh yeah, baby. I want to drink one of those now. It looks so good. Chris, you're the best.
I told you my gifts were not I don't feel like they were the greatest, but they were definitely practical.
Oh, this
Definitely,
is amazing.
Yeah.
And I know buying these I buy this every probably 3 weeks. I know how expensive that is. So that's a very thoughtful gift.
Yeah.
And let me grab those scissors real quick here, Bubba.
Oh yes. Be careful.
Be careful. It's going to be addicting when you open this thing up. You're going to shit your pants.
Oh my god!
I can't believe it.
No way. How did you know?
I don't know. Yeah, I just took a shot in the dark.
So nice, dude.
That is awesome, dude.
And just so you guys know, I did get Brian Hamilton one, so Brian Hamilton will match us as well.
Whether he wants to or not.
Yeah, whether he wants to or not.
So it's that, or do we wear Pat's next week or 2 weeks? Do we wear Pat's Hawaiian shirt? Or
We're wearing Pat's Hawaiian shirt. What the
Perfect.
fuck? you
Wait,
got
I
with-
bought shirts for the.
We'll wear them underneath the Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
I brought shirts for this reason.
he's like, I knew it was gonna happen,
Yeah.
and I didn't want this to happen. And now
I
he's like,
purposely
how
bought
can
the
I-
t-shirt.
I tried to steer the group to a shirt.
No,
now
it was never gonna happen. That Hawaiian
gonna-
shirt was coming out.
We're gonna call all the guys who are in Vegas and be like, "Hey, you probably will never wear this again. Can we get them and just pass them out at the game?"
at the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wear Pat's quite often.
Oh yeah, it is a comfy shirt.
It
I
is.
liked how no one knew it was me. That was great. That was the best part.
That is
Oh, I know, right?
No, they kept thinking it was Pepsi.
Was that
The one-
that
the one-
they did think it was me too.
The one was kind of insulting, but like I was like, she's like, "Oh, you lost a lot of weight." I'm like,
Thank you.
"Not really, but thanks, I guess."
You bitch.
was that photo? Just speaking of conversations we were having earlier this week, was that photo
On the way to it was on the way to
Yep.
to the New
to the
Year's
Notre Dame
game. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Passed out, baby.
So after New Year's, Eve, another reason why I was especially bloated after drinking all
Yep.
night on New Year's Eve.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
about that. Oh, dude, the water weight on Tuesday. I could just. Oh wait, so I
Oh.
scaled in. First time I scaled in for the carnivore.
I did
and,
it January 1st. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I took before pictures. Boys, those pictures were not good.
rough.
Rough. All right, Chris. The last time.
Oh, I may get some playoff ones.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. Let's see it. Can I get it right?
No, it's C.
No, but you also got to chin this
Yeah,
out.
you got to turn the volume back up. Told you it wasn't that one.
Hey, all right, ladies and gentlemen,
You
here
have
we
to
go
hold
again with the. I got it.
Okay.
It's okay. Chris McGraw, the man, the myth, the legend, who's been on fire lately, has been killing it in the Pick'ems game. Man will make you money.
Or at least try to.
I at least try to.
All right, the first one is the Browns are 4-0 against the spread in their past 4 games, and the Bengals are 0-3 against the spread in their past 3. Cincinnati is a 7-point favorite.
Ooh.
I think
Are you
you
sitting
take
Flacco,
you take the Browns to cover the spread.
The Browns are sitting Flacco though.
Still, that defense.
I don't know.
That
I think they're
defense
sitting like
is
most of their
insane.
team.
None of those teams have anything to play for. I don't think it's hard to win by a touchdown nowadays. So I'm
Okay,
going to go.
Fair enough.
The next one is the unders are 8-2 in the Panthers' past 10 games. They're playing the Buccaneers, and it's a 37.5 point total.
Just like the over.
I take the under.
Oh, really? Who's that again then?
The
Sorry.
unders are 8-2 in Panthers' past 10 games.
Oh shit.
Panthers are playing the Buccaneers.
So we got Cleveland to cover, and we got the under in the Panthers
Yep.
game.
And then,
Wow.
And then 5 straight Cardinals home games have gone over the total. Overs are 6-1 in Cardinals home games this season. The over/under 47.5.
Oof, good lord, that's a lot of points.
That is a lot of points, especially when they're playing Seattle. But Seattle has to play to win to get into the playoff, hopefully.
A lot of play to wins today, boys.
Yeah, so
a lot
I
of
think
play to
you take
wins.
the over, the under, and the cover.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Chris, what do we got for him?
You got the Browns. You take the Browns to cover. You take the under in the Panthers game, and you take the over in the Cardinals Seahawks game.
And
And now you got the Joe C. Lock of the century.
yeah, baby.
I am picking the Cleveland Browns to beat the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, ballsy choice after
ladies and
passing.
gentlemen.
Uncle Joey's on the bench.
And listen, ladies and gentlemen, you think the boys stop when the playoffs start? No, we could just get better. Be ready for some more fun.
We take it more seriously. We studied. Me and Joe are watching game film.
That out.
I was watching so much film.
That was a heart drop.
I should have
It was,
figured it
it
out.
was so-
That's on me. You know what? Listen, I'll work
right.
on it. We're this is the first time we've had music in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you haven't had me or Joe sing us out lyrics or everything.
I did try and match up our dun dun with the music so that they would. I was playing with that a little bit.
It took me some. Oh, dude, Monday. Not hungover. Actually, I really wasn't hungover, but just sitting there like.
Yeah, New Year's Day.
Yeah.
It's you're feeling it in
and
some
then
regard.
Every time it just takes I have to do it. Okay. No. Okay. Oh. No. Okay. But this time it was perfect. But right now, if you go look at, ladies and gentlemen, check out Podcast S&P and the YouTube's.
The YouTubes.
And it looks great. It
It
does.
does. It looks magnificent. It always blows my mind how quickly after sending the MP3 that you're able to get the video up.
Oh, yeah.
It's impressive.
Knocking it out, baby boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us here on a beautiful Saturday night. Next week will be a Thursday night podcast because we'll be skiing. Scoot. Chris McGraw's first time up in Michigan.
I haven't gotten anything yet. You got to pump your brakes.
And it's going to be, honestly, I thought it was going to be 3 guys.
3.
Also, potentially going to be just you and me. 2, we're going to have 6 guys up there, so I'm pretty stoked.
It's a good number. And we have
Frank,
beds
Clarence,
for all of them.
Brian, Joe, and me.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Brian. Oh, yeah, you said
So
Brian.
Frank, Clarence, Chris, potentially Chris, Brian, Joe, and me.
No, that's Clarence.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was a last minute thing right now.
That was talked about today. He's the football guy.
Yes.
I
Flag football guy. Yep.
I think the last time I saw him was at that outdoor patio dog bar,
Jack
and
Ginger.
Ginger's,
Yep.
years ago. It was his birthday, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was his birthday. Right around his birthday.
Yes. Yeah. He's a great guy. He's a nice
He
guy.
used to go up with you guys, right?
He only went one time, and then him and John had a falling out. And
Got it.
yeah.
Shocking. Someone had a falling out with John Lamb.
Yeah. Right. I thought about that too. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
How could that ever happen?
Do us a favor. Check us out on the YouTubies. Do that like, subscribe. What else can they do, Chris?
They can ring the bell.
And they can email everybody here at the smppodcast@gmail.com. We're on all social medias, so check us out on Twitter at Podcast SMP, Instagram, Podcast SMP. And that's all they can do. So enjoy yourselves. Again, like our good friends Lee Bryce says, there ain't no party like a pregame party. Who we decided we're probably not going to see at Smokeout, but we're not sure yet. Hit the biohack. You get home, you get your BioSteel. These bad boys right here. Don't take the powder. Don't be cheap. Buy one of these. Have this. 2 ibuprofen, 1 liquid IV water. Go to bed. You feel amazing. Wake up, finish so you
Will not be hungover.
Take the other half of so you do half the liquid IV at night. In the morning, pop the rest of the liquid IV. I'm telling you, you're going to be golden, baby.
I like to do the powder with Powerade.
It's magic.
It's kind of nice.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wait. So, sorry, we're gonna reverse that by. Wait, the BioSteel and the Powerade, or do you do the liquid IV? I like the liquid IV in a Powerade.
I put the liquid IV and the BioSteel powder in a Powerade. It's a solid mix.
God damn, this is genius. If it wasn't such a waste of God-given talent, we'd have to send you up to the something.
Yeah, we'd have to we'd have to promote me somewhere. Promote me to the Joe Rogan podcast. Bye. I got the right button.
I was wondering if it would be it.